Good morning. Today is the 29th day of on the Jewish calendar, and it's the day before Rosh Chodesh. Tonight is the beginning of the new month of Elul. There are 2 days, roughly half the months have 2 days of Rosh Chodesh, celebrating the new month. If it's 2 days, that means the first day, so tonight, tomorrow is the 30th day of, and Friday, God willing, will be the first day of Elul. And Elul, discussed, is a very special preparatory month for the year ahead. And one of the rhythms of Elul, which I think we'll encounter now over the next month, is that Elul is a time for searching within, to be able to find our own inner strength, our own inner focus, to make strides towards a relationship with God. The Elul is seen as an acronym. It's 4 letters. Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed. Elul is an acronym for a verse in the Torah, and some of you may be familiar with it. It's Ani L'Dodi V'Dodi Li. Ani L'Dodi V'Dodi Li means I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. God is our beloved. I am to my beloved means that I am reaching out. I'm extending myself to my beloved. And God, I guess somewhat reciprocally, is reaching out to me. This goes for all of us, to us. But the Ani L'Dodi, I reach out for God, comes first, sequentially. So while Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, the whole holiday season, is a gift of God's, and it's a time when we wherever we're sitting at home or outside here in a tent or anywhere, well, it's a time when it's a time for prayer. It's certainly a time when we see it as a gift of God saying, this is a special day. This is a day when I'm extending my love to you. This is a day that I'm giving you as an opportunity. And the rhythm is different in Elul, that even though God gives us the emotional availability and the environment, which we'll discuss over the next few days and weeks, that God is at least subconsciously enabling our inner work. The fact is that it's really up to us. And I want to look at a very brief selection that the Rabbi puts into his book of daily thoughts, Hayom Yom, for today. And it's in Yiddish. He says, it's so important that we have inner-generated work. That it's when you're getting a gift from above, from God, or even in the human form, you're getting someone who's really very special and talented in a certain field and is helping you, giving you their guidance, their advice. That's amazing, because if they are very advanced in their fields, they're giving you something you can't achieve, because you don't have their expertise, you don't have their experience, you don't have their skill set. So of course, turning to getting something, getting the guidance, getting the gift of above, even in the human form, let's start with that so we can understand it, is very special. It says at the same time, it's more precious when we do it on our own. You want to earn it. You want to be able to come to a place where you have struggled and you own it. You don't only receive it, but you own the notion, you own the progress. That's very special. That's very precious. So in Torah thinking, there's really a balance. We can't do this on our own. We need God's help. But we don't want to only rely on God. We want to find our own, to make our own strides. To me, it can be similar to something just in normal life, being happy. Pleasure is something that you can go and buy off a shelf, but happiness is elusive for everyone. So if God could make me happy today, it's a gift, or a pill could make me happy today, That's great. On the user end, on the retail end, I'm happy, and I may very well need that help. But on the other hand, if I can set myself up with a life that leads me to being happy, that points me in the direction of being happy, where I am earning my own happiness. Reaching your own happiness, being happy sets it on you. It is a gift, because even, no matter what you're doing, whether or not you feel the happiness is not something you can buy off the shelf. It's really within you. It's whether, and it has to set in on you. But it is up to us. It is within our ken to work and proactively, behaviorally set up our lives where happiness is likely to set in. So we need help from above, so to speak. There are some things we can't control, and some things we can't achieve on our own. We don't want to be totally dependent on. We don't want total dependence on it. We want to be able to earn and to strive and to work towards that goal. And then there's a gift. There's a gift, because we can only go so far. But we want to go up to the threshold, to the doorway of where we're going to need the gift from above. So the Rebbe's point here is, as certainly seems as it's ushering us into Elul. We look forward to God's gift and blessing of a wonderful new year. We look forward to the gift and blessing of Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Simchas Torah. These are divine gifts. But we need to be able to prepare ourselves for that gift. The rain comes from above. But if you want your crops to grow, you've got to work the ground, you've got to plant the seeds, and then wait for God's gift of rain. So when it comes to God's blessings in our lives that we can feel, happiness, nachas, success, and spiritual connectedness, now's the time for us to work the field. And God willing, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, God will send us that rain. Great day.